up, my K-Squad? Welcome back to another reaction video. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button for daily videos. So today we are going to get into some Carlin Germs / immune system. Like, this is literally perfect for what's going on. Hashtag Corona fam down there. I mean, not that we have it. I hope none of us have it. I hope we're all good. But I think everyone is just doing a little too much. And I think George already knew that this was going to happen. So let's see what he says about it. If you guys like Carlin, give this video a thumbs up and let's go.
One more way of reducing your liberty and reminding you that they can fuck with you anytime they want. As long as you put up with it. As long as you put up with it. Which means, of course, anytime they want. Because that's what Americans do now. They're always willing to trade away a little of their freedom in exchange for the feeling, the illusion of security. What we have now is a completely neurotic population obsessed with security and safety and crime and drugs and cleanliness and hygiene and germs. There's another thing. Germs. Where did this sudden fear of germs come from? In this country. Have you noticed this? The media constantly running stories about all the latest infections, salmonella, E. coli, hantavirus, bird flu, and Americans they panic easily, so now everybody's running around scrubbing this and spraying that and overcooking their food and repeatedly washing their hands, trying to avoid all contact with germs. It's ridiculous, and it goes to ridiculous lengths. In prisons, before they give you a lethal injection, they swab your arm with alcohol. It's true. It's true. It's true. Well, they don't want you to get an infection. And you can see their point. Wouldn't want some guy to go to hell and be sick. It would take a lot of the sportsmanship out of the whole execution. Fear of germs. Why, these fucking pussies. You can't even get a decent hamburger anymore. They cook the shit out of everything now because everybody's afraid of food poisoning. Hey, where's your sense of adventure? Take a fucking chance, will you? You know how many people die in this country from food poisoning every year? 9,000. That's all. It's a minor risk. Take a fucking chance, bunch of goddamn pussies. Besides, what do you think you have an immune system for? It's for killing germs. But it needs practice. It needs germs to practice on. So listen. If you kill all the germs around you and live a completely sterile life, then when germs do come along, you're not going to be prepared. And never mind ordinary germs. What are you going to do when some super virus comes along that turns your vital organs into liquid shit? I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to get sick, you're going to die, and you're going to deserve it because you're fucking weak and you got a fucking weak immune system. Now, God damn it. Hey. All right. Let me tell you a true story about immunization, okay? When I was a little boy in New York City in the 1940s, we swam in the Hudson River, and it was filled with raw sewage, okay? We swam in raw sewage, you know, to cool off. And at that time, the big fear was polio. Thousands of kids died from polio every year. But you know something? In my neighborhood, no one ever got polio. No one, ever. You know why? Because we swam in raw sewage. It strengthened our immune systems. The polio never had a prayer. We were tempered in raw shit. So personally, I never take any special precautions against germs. I don't shy away from people who sneeze and cough. I don't wipe off the telephone. I don't cover the toilet seat. And if I drop food on the floor, I pick it up and eat it. I eat it. Yes, I do. Even if I'm at a sidewalk cafe in Calcutta, the poor section, on New Year's morning during a soccer riot. And you know something? In spite of all that so-called risky behavior, I never get infections. I don't get them. I don't get colds. I don't get flu. I don't get headaches. I don't get upset stomachs. And you know why? Because I got a good, strong immune system, and it gets a lot of practice. My immune system is equipped with the biological equivalent of fully automatic military assault rifles with night vision and laser scopes. And we have recently acquired phosphorus grenades, cluster bombs, and anti-personnel fragmentation mines. So, when my white blood cells are on patrol, reconnoitering my bloodstream, seeking out strangers and other undesirables, if they see any suspicious-looking germs of any kind, they don't fuck around. They whip out the weapons, they wax the motherfucker, and deposit the unlucky fellow directly into my colon. Into my colon. There's no nonsense. There's no Miranda warning. There's none of that 3 strikes and you're out shit. First defense, bam, into the colon you go. And speaking of my colon, I want you to know I don't automatically wash my hands every time I go to the bathroom, okay? Can you deal with that? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You know when I wash my hands? When I shit on them. That's the only time. And you know how often that happens? Tops, 2, 3 times a week, tops. Maybe a little more frequently over the holidays, you know what I mean? And I'll tell you something else, my well-scrubbed friends. You don't always need a shower every day. Did you know that? It's overkill. Unless you work out or work outdoors or for some reason come in intimate contact with huge amounts of filth and garbage every day, you don't always need a shower. All you really need to do is to wash the 4 key areas. Armpits, asshole, crotch, and teeth. Got that? Armpits, asshole, crotch, and teeth. In fact, you can save yourself a whole lot of time if you simply use the same brush on all 4 areas.
Okay guys, so that was my reaction to George Carlin Germs. It's so funny because he's like so accurate to what's going on today. I don't 100% agree with everything he's saying, but I do agree that like you have to get your body used to germs in order for your immune system to be able to fight it off, you know what I mean? Like this world now is just so, I don't know the word, like everything is just touchy-feely for everyone, like everything is just an issue, you know what I mean? Like you do have to get some kind of, like how are you going to be immune to these things if you don't, you know, get germs? But I'm not eating food off the sidewalk. That's just dirty. That's some dirty people stuff, okay? That's just dirty, all right? If you do that, you're dirty. That's it, straight up, that's it, okay? Yeah, I don't know about the pooping on the hands, and I don't know about the not showering every day thing. Like, you don't have to shower every day, but granted, like, it makes me feel better, so that's why I like the shower, and I like smelling good. So you don't have to shower every day, though. I don't feel like that's, like, a germ thing. But I guess it depends on where you work as well, and where you are. Like if you play outside in the dirt and stuff, I would hope that you would shower before you get inside your bed, just so that you're not transferring the germs from your bed to, you know what I mean? But also not everyone is like super crazy with corona. Like you should have been from the jump washing your hands and using hand sanitizer. Like don't be bathing in this stuff now, but like you should have been doing that, you know what I mean? And now it's just annoying because I'm not that type of paranoid kind of person for germs. Like I'm just aware, you know what I mean? I've always been aware of germs, but I was never paranoid about it. But now the fact that everyone is being paranoid about it, it makes me feel like it's like restricting me. It makes me feel like I'm like, damn, should I be paranoid? Like, oh, should I be taking extra precautions more than I do every day? Like, I'm healthy. I don't remember the first or last time I've ever had the flu. I don't know. Knock on wood. I don't know when that has ever happened, but I just have a good immune system. I usually probably, if anything, get sick once a year as far as like flu or cold or stuff like that. I get cramps, which I get really bad cramps, so I'm always sick pretty much from that. But other than that, I don't have like viruses or bacterial things going on. Like you guys just need to wash your hands and just stay safe. I don't understand why everyone is quarantining their houses, and I don't know why everyone is stealing toilet paper. I don't know what that's gonna do for you. I don't know what everyone is fiending about. I literally went to Walmart, like the shelves are like pretty much empty. Like we all need to just calm down. I feel like the government is making this 10 times worse than it already is, because they want you to freak out and they want you to be paranoid and they want you to just feel suffocated. Like, you know, they want you to feel like you can't move around freely. Like the government really be playing you. Like they really be playing people, and people just don't realize that. So I mean, as long as you're not like a 70-year-old old woman with a bad immune system, you're literally not dying from the coronavirus, and I said woman, but person. As long as you're not, it usually only affects old people with prior health conditions. So if you do not have prior health conditions, it's probably just going to be like a flu to you. So just make sure that, you know, you're washing your hands and just try not to touch your face that much, even though I touch my face all the time, but I wash my hands. So comment down below, let me know how the coronavirus is affecting you guys, and let me know like what you guys think about George Carlin being ahead of his time. Like, what do you guys think about this? Do you think he was talking about this? Well, he was talking about multiple things, because it was like swine flu, the bird flu, corona. There's so many different things, and we'll get over it. I bet you 3 weeks from now, it'll be like something from the past. So comment down below, let me know what you guys thought. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and make sure you're hitting the post notification bell so you get notified every time I post. I love you, my K Squad, and I'll talk to you later.